The compact SUV segment is one of the most competitive battlegrounds in the auto industry, and Chevrolet has been fighting hard to keep its place at the table. The Chevrolet Equinox carries forward the bold redesign that debuted in 2025, bringing style, tech, and value together in one package. But is it the right SUV for you? Let's break it down. Let's start with the wallet, because in today's economy, price matters more than ever. The Equinox kicks off at $30,995, with the range-topping active trim starting at $35,895. In a segment where many rivals have crept well above $35,000 just to get in the door, the Equinox positions itself as one of the more accessible options. Chevrolet loads even the base trim with features previously reserved for higher levels, so you're not sacrificing a modern, well-equipped vehicle to save money. For budget-conscious shoppers, families, or first-time SUV buyers, the starting price is a standout. Value has always been integral to the Equinox, and the 2027 model continues that tradition. If there's one area where the Equinox genuinely shines, it's the technology package that comes standard, even at the base trim level. Standard features include an 11.3-inch central display, an 11-inch digital instrument cluster, a Wi-Fi hotspot, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Google built-in compatibility, 6 audio speakers, and satellite radio. That's a stacked list for a vehicle at this price point. The integration of Google built-in means you have access to Google Maps, Google Assistant, and the Google Play Store right through the infotainment system, no phone required. The infotainment system works well overall. The gauge cluster is clear and customizable, and most controls are easy to operate most of the time. In an era when technology is often gated behind expensive packages, the Equinox's willingness to offer so much of it as standard equipment is a genuine advantage over some competitors. Safety is non-negotiable for most buyers, and the Equinox delivers meaningfully. Standard features include forward and reverse automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, intersection assist, forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Available options such as a 360-degree camera, rear pedestrian detection, and traffic sign recognition add confidence in a variety of driving situations. Adaptive cruise control with lane centering, typically extra elsewhere, is standard. Whether navigating urban traffic or highways, this SUV provides a safety net without extra cost. The Equinox doesn't just look good on paper, it also delivers a refined, comfortable driving experience that makes it an easy daily companion. On the road, the Equinox offers a comfortable ride that absorbs bumps and uneven pavement with ease. Steering is steady and confidence-inspiring, making the SUV easy to maneuver in parking lots and composed on longer drives. From a design standpoint, the current generation brought a bold visual upgrade, giving the Equinox real presence on the road. The new one adopts a chunkier style that adds personality without being so aggressive that many folks would find it off-putting. 3 distinct trim personalities, the base LT, the sporty RS, and the rugged Active, mean buyers can choose a flavor that suits their personal style. Inside, the interior is attractively styled and well-finished, with shiny piano black trim for small accents rather than huge swaths, making the cabin feel appropriate for the price, especially for those who appreciate a good digital experience. Here's a notable mechanical update that flew somewhat under the radar. For the 2027 model year, the CVT will be discontinued, and the 8-speed automatic transmission will become standard across all Equinox models. Both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive configurations will share the same gearbox. This is a meaningful upgrade. CVTs, while fuel-efficient, are often criticized for their droning sound under acceleration and a somewhat disconnected driving feel. The 8-speed automatic is a more conventional transmission that tends to deliver smoother, more responsive gear changes and a more engaging experience behind the wheel. It's the kind of quiet improvement that daily drivers will appreciate every time they merge onto a highway or need a burst of passing power. It's a welcome refinement that makes the Equinox a more polished product overall. The Equinox's turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine offers 175 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. As competitors introduce more powerful and hybrid options, this powertrain feels modest. According to reviewers like Edmunds, the driving experience is not particularly exciting. Although adequate for daily tasks, merging onto or passing on the highway can feel underpowered. Performance enthusiasts may want to look elsewhere. Closely tied to the engine complaint is the absence of any electrified powertrain. The Equinox doesn't offer a hybrid powertrain to improve its fuel economy, unlike some alternatives. Competitors like the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid and Ford Escape plug-in hybrid have made electrification a core part of their appeal, delivering significantly better fuel efficiency without requiring a full commitment to an EV lifestyle. The car's combined fuel economy of around 26 miles per gallon is decent, but not class-leading. A refresh and a hybrid are expected for the 2028 model year, which is great news, but if you're buying now in 2027, you'll have to live without that option. In a world of rising fuel costs and growing environmental awareness, the lack of a hybrid is a real gap in the Equinox's lineup. This one is worth paying attention to. Owners give the current generation Chevrolet Equinox a 2.9 out of 5 rating, and only 33% recommend it based on consumer reviews. That's a sobering number for a mainstream vehicle from a major automaker. Owner complaints have ranged from sunroof malfunctions to telematics module failures, and some buyers have expressed frustration with Chevrolet's warranty and service response times. A car can look great on a spec sheet, but real-world ownership satisfaction matters enormously, especially when you're making a multi-year commitment. This low recommendation rate is a yellow flag that prospective buyers should factor into their decision-making. The technology package is impressive, but it's not without its annoyances. The headlight controls are exclusive to the screen, especially annoying if you need to switch them on or off when the Equinox isn't running. Some buttons can also be hard to read in harsh sunlight, where their labels seem to fade into a sea of black. Burying basic functions like headlight controls inside a touchscreen menu is a UX decision that prioritizes aesthetics over practicality, and it can become genuinely irritating in day-to-day use. As vehicles become increasingly screen-dependent, this is an industry-wide issue, but it's worth flagging for anyone who prefers the tactile simplicity of physical controls for essential vehicle functions. Finally, if maximum cargo space and interior versatility are your top priorities, the Equinox may leave you wanting more. The Equinox can't match class leaders in utility. Rivals like the Honda CR-V and Volkswagen Tiguan offer more generous cargo areas and rear seat legroom. The Equinox seats 5 and carries its passengers comfortably enough, but it doesn't dominate in any single utility metric. For buyers who need to haul gear, pack for road trips, or regularly transport a full family with luggage, it's worth cross-shopping carefully before committing.